We got King Cage back here on the program, who's coming off an impressive finish this past Tuesday at Dana White's Contender Series. He got that finish over Joe Lowry, which earned himself a UFC contract. Of course, I'm talking about King Cage here, Devonte Smith, joining me here on the program yet again. Devonte, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, but not as good as you, though, man. What a performance that was. Could that fight have gone any better, in your opinion, getting a first-round TKO like that?
Truthfully, no. I think about it every now and then. Was like, could I have done anything to make that a better finish? And I can't think of anything else. Couldn't think of anything.
And it reminded me a lot of that Travis Brown and Josh Barnett fight. You literally finished it the same way with elbows, just him up against the cage, you just pouring down. Did you see that fight and take anything from that, or was it just one of those things where you're just like, hey, I got him here, I got to hit him?
Right. I think it was more the second thing. I've had a fight before where the elbows when people grab you became a great success. I didn't think he'd go out from it, but once I seen his body go limp, I just kept going until the referee jumped in between us.
Was there anything at all that surprised you about him in the fight?
No, not at all. Again, I have respect for him because he took the fight and whatever, but I feel like I was sparring. I was training hard at Factory X, so everything he could have thrown at me, I knew I knew what it was and I knew how to counter it, so I had no worries.
Did you feel like you had the contract, or were you nervous at all?
I feel like I had a contract. To
Yeah.
tell the truth, I feel like I went back there and got my phone. Like I'm just waiting for my name to be called. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. That's how I was feeling.
What did you say to Dana White after the fight? It looked like you said something like, hey, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, or something like that. What exactly did you say to him?
Yeah, the first time I jumped on top of the cage and I was like Cleveland, repping my city. And the second time I let them know I got all finishes, since amateur days, even though you probably don't care about the amateur days, but still letting it be known that that's my resume. Since amateur all the way till what you just seen, this is what you get. And there's much more. And he just, I was like, all right. And he just kept moving.
Right. And I don't know if you saw the betting odds heading into the fight, but you were a big underdog heading into the matchup. Were you surprised by that?
You know what? On the way to the fight, whatever, I seen Dana White post the betting odds. I didn't look at it. I just screenshot it because I was like, you know what? If I'm the underdog, as I'm about to make jokes, like there's a lot of y'all about to be broke. But if I'm like the overdog, because I'm not good at betting, I don't get what betting is to a certain extent. But I didn't want no unnecessary pressure on me. So, but when people told me I was the underdog, I thought it was funny. I was like, well, a lot of y'all broke, though. But I got a lot of people who made a lot of money, so
Yeah.
it
Did,
worked out
did
for
you have
them.
anyone message you being like, hey, man, thanks a lot. I won a bunch of money?
Yeah, a couple people.
Yeah, they got to buy you
Yeah,
dinner. That's the
but
rule. If they, if they're
right.
going to make some winnings off you, they got to return the favor.
Right. It was some people that made over $700. I'm like, hey, thank you for believing in me. You deserve that.
For sure. And you kind of referenced it there, training at Factory X. I know that was a big change. How did that all come together with you even going out there to train? Because it certainly paid dividends in this fight.
um, you know, long story short, a guy Brian Rogers, told me that I should go down there. It'd be great work, some good people. And when I actually went down there the first time, I just felt love. Like, everybody was real cool, real chill. There wasn't like an ego type of feel in the gym. And that's when I told the coach, Mark Montoya, like I want to, join the gym. Got the fight, flew back out there, man, and it was nothing but hard work. All since day one, all the way up till the fight, it's just hard work, and I'm really appreciative. And that was like one of the smartest moves I made.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm sure that's also how you got linked up with Terphouse as well, because Brian works for them.
hmm Yeah, he Brandon. Yeah, he cool. He cool dude. I actually I gave him a ticket to come to the fight. I didn't know like that was like a dream come true for him. He said he's always wanted to go there, so that made me feel good that I was, able to make somebody dream come true.
For sure. And a lot of the athletes are using the CBD oil and all that stuff now. How has it benefited you with your recovery and everything? Just having the chance to use the products from Terphouse.
It's benefited me in a lot of ways. I kind of hurt my hip during training, and I put a little bit, iced it, and I put a little bit of the CBD lotion on it, and just stretched and chilled out for a couple of days, and just rest and repeat. And I actually started feeling a lot better. The pain went away, so it's like a new regimen thing I do now. So instead of putting biofreeze on and stuff, I just put some CBD lotion on.
Was there any feedback from the UFC after the win? Did you talk to anyone like Dana or anyone else kind of giving you feedback on the fight?
Um, Dana White, but the only thing he said was, great fight and great personality, and he kind of just went about his day. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I got the contract, so but he'll see more of me, and once he starts to see more of my skills and how bright I shine, maybe no, we will have a longer conversation because I felt like he was.
Okay, that's great. And then obviously, we kind of joked about this actually before we did the interview. You had to turn your phone off because you're getting so many notifications. How's the feedback been on social media, and did you expect this much of a blow up after your fight?
It's been very positive, to tell the truth, and yeah and no, but then it's funny how so many people I that's been watching that I haven't talked to for years are
Yeah,
like
come out of the
hitting me
woodwork.
up. So it was just kind of yeah, so it was kind of weird because I'm like I didn't even know you followed me. Like I haven't seen you since high school, and you've been like following my journey. Like you've never commented until now. I was like, oh, all right, so just keep moving.
That's good. One name I wanted to bring up here in this interview, and a guy that I think deserves some credit for where you are today, Mark Cherico. Mark, fought on Contender Series himself, but I know Mark was the one who kind of helped you get set up with Iridium Sports and get Jason
Yeah,
House as your manager. And I know signing with them helped you get this opportunity. So how much credit sort of
yeah.
goes to Mark and what he was able to see in you in an early age?
A lot. I actually after the fight, I had so many media stuff they was putting in my face, but I actually did give him a big shout out, like big shout out to Mark Cherico for helping me connect the dots that needed to be connected because he was telling me about Jason House for the longest, but I was screwed over so many times by managers and just people who say they can do this and promise you the world, and it just screwed me over. So I kind of kept blowing it off, but Jason he don't stop. He was constantly checking up on me, seeing what's up. Shoot, I lost when I lost to Gunther. That's how long he's still been like hitting me up. Like since the fight with Gunther, he was still blowing up my phone. Months after that, he was blowing up my phone, and until I just said, "Screw it, let's just see. I'm gonna give you the ball." And it's the first thing he did was give me the Contender Series fights. He been getting me sponsors. He been taking care of me. So thanks to Mark Cherico and big shout out to Jason House, Jacob, and Ed, and everybody in the Iridium Sports team.
We know you want to fight John Gunther next. That's the loss you want to avenge. Any idea when that fight could take place? And I imagine, are you looking at that Denver card in November since that's your new home?
Yes, exactly. That you just said the plan right there. I want to get that fight soon, immediately. What was that? November 11th?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, in Denver. Yeah, that's the next time I want to fight. November 11th on the Denver card. With the Factory X fam. So
Okay.
we need to make that happen. We gonna make that happen. So
Well, again, Devonte, congratulations on the UFC contract. What a performance that was. We're definitely going to be keeping tabs on when you're going to be making your debut. But in the meantime, man, where can people get a hold of you on social media? And if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
so big shout out to Terphouse, Beast Coast Unlimited, Quest Bars, and I also want to give a big shout out to Uncle Jack, my Factory X team, Mark Montoya, Professor Busy, everybody was helping me out, and the whole Iridium Sports Falcon team. I appreciate y'all.